Hi, and welcome to the Packer TV. I'm Dean Cooper.
And I'm Tamara Furlansky. The Packer TV is your source for the latest news on produce.
Now, everyone is talking about the recent U.S. midterm elections, including those in the produce industry.
And today, we'll look at what the election outcome means for fruits and veggies.
Here's what else you'll see on the show.
We take you inside Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival.
Local is in for Cisco, Kansas City.
And how salad kits are getting fresh again.
The November midterm elections saw Republicans take the House and make gains in the Senate, but what does all that mean to the produce industry? Tom Karst has the details.
The November 2nd election ushered in a wave of Republican members to the House of Representatives and also carved out gains for the GOP in the Senate. The vote will bring big changes in congressional leadership of the Farm Bill with the defeat of Arkansas Democrat Blanche Lincoln in the Senate and then the GOP takeover in the House. Now, this new right-leaning political landscape will create budget battles that are bound to spill over to specialty crop programs in the 2012 Farm Bill. Industry leaders must communicate to new members of Congress that the long-term interests of the nation favor continued investment in nutrition and a competitive fruit and vegetable sector. This is Tom Karst for the Packer TV.
Coming up, Greg Johnson weighs in on the results and how they will affect food safety.
It's called the happiest place on earth, so it's no surprise Disney World has delicious food. It's all available to taste at the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, where each day means a different food and drink-centric activity. Fresh produce is always abundant at the 6-week event, which celebrates cuisine from 6 continents. Take a look.
Hi, this is Ashley Bentley for the Packer TV. We are here in Orlando at Epcot Center for the Food and Wine Festival at the Party of the Senses. Melissa's World Variety Produce is one of the sponsors of this event, so their produce is all around. Let's go inside and check it out.
This is actually our 3rd year doing this. In fact, not only this year are the produce that is at the Taste of Senses dinner here, but we're also doing our book feature, the Melissa's Everyday Organic Produce book, with our author Kathy Thomas doing book signings this whole weekend during the PMA weekend.
As you can see, fresh produce is found on plates and in the decor. Now guests can sample dishes from around the world along with wine, cocktails, and other global specialty drinks. And act fast because the festival wraps up November 14th.
Cisco, Kansas City is letting area suppliers know that local is in. The Packers' Ashley Bentley was there as the Broadline Food Service Distributors Division invited local growers to meet face-to-face with company officials. Good-Natured Family Farms co-hosted the first It Takes Two, the Farmer and You local food fair in late October in Lenexa, Kansas, just outside of Kansas City. More than 60 people representing 30 groups attended, including the University of Kansas and Kansas State University, Harrah's Entertainment, and restaurant chains including Sheridan's Frozen Custard. Healthcare facilities and other institutional food service were also there. Peak growing season for the area has passed, but local squash, apples, and greenhouse vegetables were available.
Stagnant through much of 2010, staff writer Mike Hornick says the retail packaged salads market is showing signs of life. Grower shippers say their efforts to feed demand with new products and better marketing have kept them afloat in a weak economy. Some might be treading water, but at least they're not sinking. Through mid-October, Dole's Chris Mayhew says the category is down 0.1% for the year. She says interest is continuing to grow in the fancier type salads. You have a lot of people eating the family favorites, the iceberg and romaine salads, but the continued growth is into the mixed blends and the kits. Another factor is a renewed emphasis on salad kits and bowls by such companies as Fresh Express, Ready Pack Foods, Taylor Farms, Tanamura and Antle, and Dole.
Country singer Billy Dean is getting back to nature. He's working with Nature Ripe Farms, writing and recording songs for promotional videos and appearing on behalf of the company at retail events and media tours throughout the year.
In this particular branch of industry, being agriculture, it really fits country music. So I found a great marriage and a great partner with Nature Ripe on this. What I love about going into some of the places I shop, is when they do have locally grown produce. I look for that. And Nature Ripe is a co-op, so they have farms all in our neighborhoods and all around the communities. So, you know, when you buy locally, you're probably helping, you know, a lot of people and a lot of small-time farmers who need to stay in the game.
Dean's latest songs, Earning Our Place on Earth and A Seed, are featured on a 5-song album Nature Ripe handed out during Fresh Summit 2010 in Orlando.
We're the neighbor just down the road, and we care a lot about the seeds we sow. We want to raise a good crop of kids, build a lifetime of relationships, and do more than just scratch the dirt. We're earning our place on earth.
We've discussed how the midterm election results will affect the produce industry. Now in this opinion piece, Greg Johnson discusses how food safety efforts will be affected in Washington.
We've heard from the Tea Parties, the angry, the disappointed, and the apologists. On November 2nd, Republicans gained about 60 seats and now control the House, while making gains in the Senate and governorships. But an important question remains: where does this leave food safety? We'll see some changes in House and Senate Ag committees, but the produce industry's contacts in the USDA and FDA are the same. Association leadership and retail and supply chain leaders must continue to work with government agencies for sound, science-based food safety standards. With food safety, the stakes are much higher than in politics. This is Greg Johnson for the Packer Editorial Board.
Thanks, Greg. We'll be back again next week with all the latest from the produce industry.
In the meantime, why not head to our video library and catch up on any segments that you may have missed.
Have a great week.